Hello guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Goku and Vegeta were ready to finish with the life of all the divine beings of the multiverse of Zeno-sama. Nevertheless, at the moment of arriving to the multiverse of Zeno-sama, it seemed to be all empty. At the same instant, Goku and Vegeta had liberated a great part of their energies, beginning to destroy everything around them, being so much that even the other universes were being affected. But the moment no divine being would arrive to the place, so that in that instant, both at an impressive speed would arrive to the kingdom of everything. In which at that moment of arriving, they were surprised when observing all the divine beings, but in this occasion, even Kimura was with them. Goku and Vegeta of Universe 7 will finish with your life at this moment, and nothing and nobody will be able to help since we will divinely seal all this multiverse. At that moment, with the help of Kimura, a great divine seal had sealed the entire multiverse of Zeno-sama so that no one was able to leave or enter. I swear to you that I'll finish with each one of you, and I intend to fulfill it. Today will be the day of your death. At that moment, Daishonin would raise his power to the maximum, preparing for the great battle, and in the same way, all the divine beings had merged to face them. That's right, everyone knew that both Saiyans were not ordinary warriors. It seems that they tried so hard, but that'll not be enough, since we have the power beyond the power of a king at all. That's right, no matter what you do, today will be the day of your death. At that moment, a great roar would be felt all over that place. That's right, the king of everything, Zeno-sama, was accessing his combat form, with which he would surprise everyone present, even Goku and Vegeta, who didn't believe the power of Zeno-sama. I hope you're prepared, since you'll be the ones to die in this place. At that moment, the battles would begin, and after only a few seconds, all the planets of the 12 universes were being destroyed because the power released was incredible. At that moment, Goku and Vegeta realized the powers the deities had, and without trusting, they would have a great part of their energy, so the battle had become a little more balanced. Heavenly Dragon! Repel Go Connection! At that moment, a great dragon of dark color would head towards all those present, but before colliding with them, thousands of rays would cause the great damage, so that at that moment, all the divine beings had been a little stunned. At the moment, Goku and Vegeta at a great speed had been prepared to end the life of Daishonin-sama. However, at that moment, an incredible pressure would fall on them. That's right, it was the pressure of Kimura, with which he would help the multiverse and other worldly beings, was able to even push back beings as powerful as Goku and Vegeta. At that moment, Zeno-sama began to exchange blows at an incredible speed with Goku, while Vegeta was facing Daishonin and Archon at the same time, which, with the power of all the gods and angels together, as power had risen in an incredible way, being so much that even for Vegeta was a little complicated to keep up. At the moment, Daishonin was able to connect a great blow in the face of Vegeta, which made him fall to the ground very badly hurt. Damn trash! I swear I'll exterminate you! I'll not allow you to make fun of me! Mr. Vegeta, you're really more powerful than us, but the whole multiverse of Zeno-sama is contaminated by Kimura's energy. Damn it! That's why my power has been diminishing. But at that instant, a great attack would be able to send Zeno-sama flying, which at the moment of standing up, large quantities came out of his mouth. That's right, the blow that Goku had given him had an incredible power. It doesn't matter that the whole multiverse of this damn thing has Kimura's garbage energy. They'll be exterminated by us. Vegeta at that moment would stand up, while at the instant he would increase his power in an amazing way. So much so that he would even begin to crack every barrier Zeno-sama's kingdom. Meanwhile, in the multiverse of Android 21, Reich was a little pensive because of the vision he had had. Will everything be alright? The vision I had with Kimura doesn't leave me very calm. I feel that something very bad's about to happen. Is something wrong, Reich-sama? I thought you were training with my lady. No, Android 21 wants to train on her own, and I don't have the head to train anyway. Something's about to happen. Is it because Goku and Vegeta left for their multiverse? If you wish, I can observe how they are if you makes you feel more at ease. I appreciate it, Cirrus. At that moment, Cirrus, with her great power as a priestess, began to follow the essence of both Saiyans until she reached Zeno-sama's multiverse. But when she wanted to enter, it was impossible. That's right, the Great Barrier would not allow her to connect to that multiverse. What happened, Cirrus? Reich-sama, I'm not able to access the multiverse of Zeno-sama. A very strong power has surrounded his multiverse, and I'm afraid that no being's able to enter or leave. Meanwhile, returning to both Saiyans, despite being on the ropes, it would not be enough to have defeated them, since at that moment, even Prince Vegeta had been able to kill Archon, having this time much more even battle. At the moment, Vegeta would create a great energy attack, which Daishinken, with great difficulty, was able to dodge it. But Vegeta, at a much higher speed, would get on his back and with a great kick would send him to crash into a planet, which would be destroyed at the same moment. As I told you, Priest, no matter what they do, we Saiyans know no limits whatsoever. While Goku and Zeno-sama were equally maintaining a very even battle, but in every exchange of blows, Zeno-sama's fists were shaking. That's right, the power that Goku possessed was overwhelming, even for a king of the whole. Damn, how do you have so much power? You're a mere mortal. I'm a mere mortal now. You used to tell me I was your best friend. Zeno-sama, furious again, had launched himself against Goku. However, the result would be the same. At that moment, the King of Everything would create a great divine technique with which he had played to end the life of Goku. 1000 Annihilator! Millions of attacks had been directed towards Goku, who with a big smile would create a dark energy around his whole body. I'll give it back to you! Reflective Barrier! At that moment, an incredible energy barrier had been able to return each of the attacks Zeno-sama, who would be able to dodge them with too much difficulty, while Goku was very calm. Is that all you got? I thought you were called the King of Everything because of your power, but you should be called the King of Everything. Meanwhile, Reich had been able to reach Android 21, who at that moment would stop her training. What are you telling me? You can't be happening. Goku and Vegeta have the power to take on all the kings of everything together. I know, but that's how it's possible that Zeno-sama's multiverse sealed. This only means that an angelic has been left alive. At that moment, both kings had left at the maximum speed towards the barriers of Zeno-sama's universe with the intention of being able to destroy them. But while this was happening, Kimura was furious when he realized that no being was capable of ending the life of any Saiyan. Those are really damned ones must call themselves elite warriors, but they won't be able to defeat me. I'm the best warrior of all the multiverses. Goku at that moment, a little tired, would take the battle a little more seriously, and at the moment of a great attack, he would disintegrate Zeno-sama, turning him into simple lava, since he had used a fire energy in his attack. Wow, apparently I've become too powerful to disintegrate a king completely. At that moment, Kimura would stand up. All this time has not been wasted, as you now observe the warrior who will end your pathetic life. At that moment, Kimura's whole body would start to accelerate all his metabolism, and likewise, an incredible power would be felt from inside him. At the moment of a big explosion, a new being could be observed, but the key was very similar to Kimura's. What do you think of my new body? I've been researching, and this is the most powerful body among the 6 universes. What the hell? You emanate incredible power, but your appearance is that of a mere human. Kimura at that moment, with a strong blow, would make Goku vomit blood, because the blow that he would give him would have an incredible power. At that moment, Vegeta, without wasting time, would throw a great attack towards Daishinken, which, being very badly wounded, was not able to counter it. Perishing imminently, in that moment both warriors would be put in front of Kimura, which, despite being at a numerical disadvantage, was able to hit both Saiyans with strong blows, which would be sent flying at an astonishing speed throughout the universe. At the moment, Goku and Vegeta would be recomposed so that in the same way they launched an attack, but the difference in power was incredible. Meanwhile, on the borders of the multiverse of Zeno-sama, Reich along with Android 21 had already arrived, but it was impossible to destroy the barriers, which seemed to not suffer any scratches from both kings. Damn it, I'm not gonna let Goku and Vegeta die. They are already a part of Multiverse 2. That's right, we can't let this happen. Meanwhile, with battle, both Saiyans had begun a big beating, being badly injured. At the moment, Goku would use a big energy sphere to stun Kimura. Vegeta, the only way to defeat him is to fuse with him. Damn, you know I hate to fuse with you, but it's true, there's no other alternative. At that moment, Goku and Vegeta, with the help of the earrings, had fused, appearing Vegeta as SJ4, which at that moment gave off an amazing power, leaving everyone surprised by the power he gave off. He even was able to destroy the entire barrier of Kimura. At that moment, an amazing pressure would be felt all over the place, so much that even Reich and Android 21 were not able to move calmly. What is this? The pressure is comparable to that of the Omega King at all. I'm not able to breathe normally. At that moment, they were able to observe how a Saiyan-looking warrior was in front of Kimura, who this time was not able to move despite having the most gifted body of all the multiverses. Kimura, your grudge against us led you to manipulate everyone in Zeno-sama's multiverse. But what's the point? We'll just as soon wipe out each and every one of you. Damn you! You're the failure of the gods! You should not have ever existed! Whether we are failures or not, we'll be the ones to end your pathetic life right now. Vegeta on this occasion, without any difficulty, had given him a great blow, with which he had been able to seriously affect all his nervous system as well as his spiritual C. At the moment, Kimura was lying on the ground very badly wounded. It's time to finish you and every being in this multiverse. At that moment, the powerful Vegeta had charged one of the most powerful attacks with the intention of finishing with every being. But at that moment of launching it, all his power had been focused on Kimura, disappearing him completely. All the other beings of this multiverse is not to blame for anything, so I'll give them a chance. At that moment, the fusion would end, returning Goku and Vegeta, and in the same way, Android 21 and Reich would approach both of them. What was all that power? That's right! His power surpassed by hundreds of times the power of a normal king. It's fusion, and with that power, we're able to unite all our power and multiply it a few times. But it's all over now. That's right. Now it's time to go back. That's right, as everyone would return to each of their multiverses, while Goku and Vegeta had gone to investigate other multiverses to protect the weak. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.